Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. If you're watching the live, enjoy the show. If you're not watching the live, watching the rerun, I hope you watch the whole thing because, there might be some gold nuggets here and there, so that might help. Or maybe there is no gold nuggets, sometimes there is no gold nuggets, unfortunately. Sometimes that's life. Sometimes you get gold nuggets, sometimes you get no gold nuggets. We take what we can get. So we're gonna chill a little bit until people get in here, and then we're gonna, look at the charts, see what we did today, and see if there is something we can do tonight. That is the plan. Let me shield the stream a little bit to the people, so people know that we are live and healthy and all of that. Let me see where they can find that. We go here, we click on that, we are up there. Click on that, we click the like button, we close that, we open this, we go here, we click that, we paste that, we put that, it's live, everybody knows, and there we go. There we go. Tana, hey Tana, how you doing, man? I don't think I've seen your name before. Are you new here? What's up? How you doing, man? Hey guys, don't forget to smash the like. Solar Cloud you. How you doing, man? How's life? Yeah, we gotta know, Leaf. We gotta know what's happening. Yeah, boy, good evening, Jürgen. What's up? How's life? Twitter. White House says the stock market will crash by over 45% if US default on its debt. So only a 50% drop. We crypto guys, we don't care about 50% drops. We've seen worse thing happen. Bitcoin pumping a little bit up here, very nicely. Let's go to bigger time frames. Pop the moving average. You can see up here that Bitcoin did had a nice pump up here. If you look at the Bollinger Band, this was actually very nice. Look at the squeeze, guys. Look at the squeeze. The move had to come. The move had to come. Nice haircut, TLA. Looking sharp. Are you newly single and looking for new wife? No, not yet. Hopefully not anytime soon. I like the way things are. So we're gonna see what's cooking on the charts. Bitcoin did a nice move. How much is this move over here? It did 50% something like 84% move, almost a percent move towards the upside. But it looks good because it jumped over on the moving averages on the 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly, and on the daily it did jump, trying to jump above this 10 moving average up here. I still definitely think that this can actually go towards downside over here, because it is following right now. It is trying to get above this this 10 moving average over here. So, it goes a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down, and then eventually jumps and goes, right? But I think that this move over here can actually get prolonged a little bit. So, maybe hopefully it just does this up here, creates some kind of double bottom up here and then goes towards the upside. But, it can still, do this move over here towards the upside. So still, a little bit unsure what's going to happen, but it is holding these support levels very nicely. So there is that, and this music is going, on my nerves. So we're gonna change that. I don't know what we're gonna listen to though. What are we gonna listen to? I'm tired of listening to that one song. So maybe we can play some of our old music. That's not copyrighted. Not copyrighted music. Maybe we can play some of that. There we go. Non-copyrighted music. That's what we like. Let's listen to gangsta rap. I don't think it fits the trading narrative. So we're gonna skip that. So let's look a little bit on charts and what do we have over here. Some coins did pump a little bit on the move. Other coins did not pump on the move. Hey all, hope everybody's well. Cole Crypto is in the chat. How you doing, man? Some coins did pump, some coins did not pump. I think this move up here might just go towards upside, but it's kind of a little bit sketchy. So we're gonna skip it for now. Ape up here did break down, but it kind of goes sideways up here. Yes, up here you know, it went up here, went down, went up here. So it is going into some kind of consolidation over here. It might take a little while, but it's coming to some kind of resistance up here at the top, right? So there was a trend over here that got broken, right? So this trend over here got broken, failed to, you know, get back into that, pull down, second, third, this is a third try, and down here might be something like this, right? So that it might be going into some kind of, you know, triangle over here, but it's kind of sketchy because right now this triangle up here, I'm a little bit unsure, you know, where the, you know, probability is over here towards upside or downside. Even though it's at resistance, and we should definitely short this over here. How much is downside move over here? 2-3% up here to the 50 moving average. But I'm a little bit skeptical up here on this move. Are you gonna trade today? Maybe, Tana, maybe. Depends if we see something that we like. If we see something that we like, because I haven't watched the charts. I was at work and just came back. I'm a little bit tired because last night I only slept like 4 hours. But I did 2 trades today. Trades today. We're gonna talk about those trades. And you know, but right now I haven't watched the charts. So I thought let's pop the live stream on, look at the, you know, some coins, try to figure out if there is something that might be shorted or longed, and maybe even do a long or short. It all depends. It all depends if, you know, if the triggering anxiety is there or not. So we gotta get to that point. The Central Plant, what's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? So it looks nice up here. But I'm a little bit unsure about Ape. Definitely unsure about Ape. I'm not because these you know, these symmetrical triangles can pop towards upside and downside. I mean, it did lose, but it still haven't lost, you know, this move up here that we can short it or something down here or something like that. So I don't think it's gonna be Ape. Let's look at Solana a little bit up here. What's happening with Solana up here? It's pulling down. There are some kind of weird channels over here. It might be doing this, you know, shoe pattern over here, give or take. And right now it's some kind of a bottom down here, right? So we might actually, you know, push it towards the upside over here. Let's try to figure out on the bigger time frames how we are actually doing. Let's remove the moving averages for a second up here. Just try to, you know, look at the chart and get the feel about what's happening, right? The bigger picture. The bigger picture. It looks like it might be this one, but you know, there is always more than one. There is always more than one. See, there is always more than one. So, you know, maybe it's this one as well. Even though it's not, you know. But it had two, you know, in the start up here, it did this bottom down here. It went up, it went down over here. Let's copy it on the downside over here. Yeah, almost, but not completely. Let's copy it on the downside over here. Almost, but not completely. Something is off. I think it's up here. Might be up here because this is one like this one. Yeah, this looks nicer. Give or take. This looks nicer. This looks nice. So maybe these are the channels right now. Let's pop the moving averages up here on the weekly time frame, see like how it looks. It looks actually quite bearish, right? It looks quite bearish. Had a nice pump up here, went down here, tried to go up, right back down again. Right now breaking below the support levels. Down here there is support. Let's change this into a default line, and so we can see it's nicer. So it's sitting on that support level over here, very major technical support level up here on these bottoms down here. You can see these nice bottoms over here, these closes. Right now we're sitting exactly there on the dollar. So question is, will we bounce from these levels or not? That is the big question up here, right? But I'm a little unsure because it's already broke down. It failed to get up above this 10-20 moving average. It's pushing down right now. Is it gonna bounce over here? Let's go to the daily time frame and see what's happening up here. So this part over here right now is the most important part on the last move, although the entire part up here is important, I think. And there is the line up here, of course. but it's getting smacked. It's a little bit bearish, so I wouldn't. I mean, but still, it's still downtrending channel. It's still downtrending channel. The problem with downtrending channel, you don't actually know when it's gonna bounce. So you know, because you can do this over here and continue for a very, very long time, so you don't actually know when it's gonna bounce. And it is below the moving averages, so we don't want to make any mistakes right now. I did make a couple of mistakes today, and I'm gonna tell you about those mistakes. But we don't want to make any kind of mistakes today, because this is on the downtrending channel. We don't know how long this channel is going to continue. We are not at the bottom of the channel we can long. We are actually almost at the top of the channel. It's already looking kind of bearish. It's getting rejected, getting rejected up here. Cannot even get above 10 moving average. Right now sitting down here. Can it bounce? For some reason it can actually bounce, but this daily time frame, let's see on 1 hourly time frame up here. It has this curvature. I don't like it. Like, even if it bounces, I don't like it. Even if it bounces, I don't like it. So let's go, let's move on. You know, it could be shortable, but we are not shorting at any kind of top over here or anything like that. So, you know, let's move on. We don't care about this. So over here on 1 hour time frame, we had some kind of channel up here. We are going sideways over here, right? Yesterday we are started going sideways over here. Right now I'm trying to get out of the channel and right back down. This is actually quite bearish, but it's already, you know, way down over here. So we don't want to just take, you know, random because it's already been going down for a long time. So anytime it can bump. I mean, it can continue down, but it, you know, anytime it can, you know, bump towards the upside. So we don't want to do that. ETV up here. I mean, I definitely hate this. You know, this you know, curvature up here. It might pump, it might dump. You know, and probabilities are low. Matic up here broke towards upside, but failing to materialize. So it might actually do something sketchy up here. It does look like we are having these double bottoms up here on a couple of charts up here. It's on the same level. We're still going towards downside over here. FLM is also on Bybit, so we're gonna check it out. Do we have any overextension? So we like overextensions. We like moves that, you know, show something. What do we say? We said that the Shiba is actually bullish over here, and it was going down here. You can see up here it actually tried to, you know, pump with Bitcoin, and the red area is what I was expecting actually to long this over here. So I didn't want to just, you know, long it over here for whatever reason on the support. I was thinking it might actually dump down, like over here, dump down, and then go towards upside. So I was looking for entry into this area over here, right? You see here, try to break out and pull back right back down again. Still 52 minutes left, but I'm a little bit unsure what's gonna be, you know, be next move. You see everything is pulling back after Bitcoin pumped. So what we're gonna do on Shiba up here, we're gonna put the line down there. We're gonna say this is alarm, and we're gonna put the alarm and say, you know, once it crossed the alarm, you know, I wanna know what's happening once the line is crossed. Give me a sign, give me a beep once something happens. So there is that. So we're gonna just go wait on Shiba if that happens, because that's my theory. My theory is right now that, you know, we're gonna get some kind of wick down and, you know, spring and towards upside, like over here, spring and towards upside. But this failed to materialize, failed to break up. So I think that we need to go down and then towards upside. Yeah, basically. Long or short today? I'm a little bit unsure about that, but, you know, we're gonna try to find something that where we do not have to, you know whether we're gonna short or long. Once we see the chart, we're gonna know whether it's gonna be a long or short. The official, unofficial remake strong. Official, unofficial. This 4 hour looks like, you know, it's coming to some kind of top here, but it's going for a while sideways over here. 10 moving average hitting that on 10 moving average. It's been going down for a while. It's extended down here. I don't want to touch that. Mana up here was bullish a couple of days ago, I think. And right now, this is a weekly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. It was bullish a couple of days ago, and right now it's pulling back, unfortunately. The question is this creating this, you know, this cup and handle pattern up here that's going to break towards the upside? It's just going to, you know, continue bleeding down. Let's see up here on the 4 hourly time frame. Did it break up? Yeah, it did break up. Let's remove everything up here. Yeah, we're going for a retest over here, guys. What do you think? This is 1 hourly time frame. Is this going for a retest? Is this thing going for a retest? Looks like it's just getting rejected up here by the 10 moving average, so I won't say it's a retest. It's kind of look a little bit shady for a retest. I mean, like this over here, it does look like retest, but it's not retest on the 10 moving average, still getting pushed down. So we're gonna let it go. Let's look at a polka dot up here on the 4-hourly time frame. A little bit extensions up here, but not that much. It's having this curvature on the downside over here. Some kind of, you know, bucket of love down on the bottom. It's been going on for a while. Did it break the trend over here? Let me check that out. So, you know, there are a couple of lines up here. I think this one goes over here, something like this, yeah. So, it looks like it wants to break, but maybe it's just not quite there just yet. I think we are hitting the resistance right now, so, you know, I'm a little bit unsure about that, because it can definitely break it, right? And we can extrapolate this towards downside of here, give or take something like down here. Right, I don't like this move over here, but you know, you take what you can get. It's very choppy. Like these, there are these very fast move down and the sideways, right? Fast sideways, fast sideways, fast sideways, fast. So we might actually, you know, short or long polka dot, because every time it goes, you know, sideways, it does a fast move. And these moves, how big are these moves? These moves are, you know, 7%, 6%. You know, so you can do, you know, 6-7% towards downside. Maybe if it goes down, of course it goes down. Let's look at the bigger time frames over here and see if it's overextended. So here's the problem, right? You want to short it, but you are shorting overextensions towards the downside, right? It's crazy. This is 10-20 moving average. You are already down here. What are you gonna expect to do? It's gonna go all the way down there, right? I mean, 7% is not that much down here, right? I mean, technically it is a lot. 7% is all the way down there. So it just might break towards the upside up here, right? Because it's extended down up here, right? Let's see up here. Not that much extension, but a little bit extended towards the downside. It can definitely pull more. I'm not saying it cannot do that. And up here, it's getting, you know, it looks like it wants to get this bearish cross over here. It's even though it's been going towards the downside, the MACD is going towards the upside. The momentum is just being kind of going sideways up here. Sorry about that. I think long. Bitcoin wants up. Dobro večer, ARPA double top. Is ARPA on Bybit? Is ARPA on Bybit? Maybe a little bit more down. Now, this if this looks like this and it wants to go down, that's like another 7% down, right? No, that's a 16% move down. Give or take. That's pretty huge. It doesn't look like a channel to me though. Maybe some kind of bigger time frames up here, 2-day time frames, something like this. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, weekly looks beautiful though. Weekly looks beautiful. How much is this down? 9, 10%, 10%. Yeah, another one of these moves towards downside. So we could expect another 7% move down over here, right? So if it wants to do up here, you know, up here from the resistance, there is resistance over here, right? So if it wants to do another move down over here, it definitely can, because it does it, you know, down, you know. But people that are counting ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know. Nah, we are not counting ways with this channel, that's for sure. That's for sure. And this music is getting me down, so we gotta change the music. There we go. And right now it's hitting that resistance level, right? So we're hitting that resistance level. I don't know where this line is supposed to be. Maybe something like this over here. Maybe that's the channel. Cover short to 1.04. Hey Robert, how you doing, man? What's up? Not much. Just looking at the charts, man. Just looking at the charts. Let's see this, how this looks on a small time frame. Do we have anything up here? So this broke because it started going very fast towards the upside. Right now, create a secondary up here move. Right now, trying to hold that, and upside is like 0.45% up here. We have any kind of volume up. There was a vol, definitely some kind of volume up here. This is on the 50-minute chart, 30-minute chart up here. Was this the top volume? Yeah. Do we have any kind of divergence up here on the chart? Yeah, there is divergence on the chart as well. So it pulled down, and right now we're having the bullish divergence up here. So it might pull up again. So we're gonna say if it does pull up again to some kind of levels up here, for some reason up here, right? If it gets pulled up again towards these, these highs again, we wanna know. We wanna know what's happening, right? We wanna know what's happening because it's kind of curving towards upside up here, right? Bam, towards upside, right? He's gonna do another one of these moves. It could be like it was yesterday where we, missed the moves. So there is that. Why does every single song that I play sound so sad? Sounds so sad. Okay, so I had actually 2 trades today, guys. And there was mistakes being made. So Kava up here, I got stopped out. As you can see, Kava is, up a bunch. And Kava actually went all the way up to 1.99. If you remember, Crypto Unicorn said it's gonna go to 1.09. So Crypto Unicorn, bragging rights, you were right, we were wrong, I was wrong, respect, you did well, man. Good call, very good call, Crypto Unicorn. I know Crypto Unicorn is not here, but if you're watching, respect, man. Well done on the call. Well done on call. So he called it 1.1, 1.099 or something like that, right? So he got that. That does matter. Over here on the downside, over here I had a short position from over here, and as you can see here, the short position played out well until they became some kind of channel towards downside over here. We bounced off of that, and I got stopped out right over here. But it wasn't that bad because the first candle up here, stopped me out just before the, I don't know if you can see that, but the first candle stopped me out, and then, it blasted through. It didn't blast through, and got me stopped out, a lot higher than my stop loss. So it was fine. But yeah, and the mistakes made on this trade were huge. So the first mistake is, let's just remove this channel because there are a couple of channels up here. So the first mistake is that, I've kind of FOMO'd in down here on this move towards the downside, right? And even though we had, 3 tops, 2 tops and 1 bottom, this was already a channel. And I did not see the channel when I was actually entering over here. So first, number one, we are not entering at the tops, we are entering mid somewhere, right? It pulled back down, and we should already know. I should already know there is a channel up here that might actually continue going towards the upside. I was looking at this line on the bottom side that needs to be broken. It hit that line even though it bounced up here, came up to my entry, and then went up. So it went very nicely down to this support line over here. It hit that on the dollar and it bounced off of that towards the upside. So even though I caught the move towards the downside, I never closed the move because it was something like it wasn't that much in profit. Over here it was only something like 0.6% profit with 10x, right? It wasn't that much in profit, but the bigger problem is that once I understood that this is the downtrending channel, I still thought that this is gonna do something like this and break the channel and go towards the downside, right? So even though we have been there has not been any kind of divergence or anything on the chart, not even that. If you look at a 4-hourly time frame, right now you cannot see that, but over here when there was with this candle over here, there was no divergence on the chart. There was literally nothing that was saying to me that we might actually dump down big time. There was a resistance level and stuff like that, but not enough, right? So I should already know that this was a bad trade because number one, you're entering over here, not at the top, and number two, this is a downtrending channel which has always bigger probability to break towards the upside. Now there was no divergence or anything like that, so I should have gotten out of the trade a lot sooner, but unfortunately I didn't, and I got stopped out. So the mistakes were made, I effed up, it happens. So but it's good to you know, look back on the trade and understand what you did wrong. So you know, for next time, you know, when we see that these are downtrending channel and you are shorting downtrending channel, you should be shorting it at the top of the channel, not you know, somewhere in the middle, right? So we're gonna try to do better next time over here. And when we see some kind of channel, unless we are catching the top down to the bottom, you know, we are just not gonna short it, right? It needs to be some kind of move, and you caught the top up there, and then you know, it goes towards the downside. And the second was XRP trade. The second one is XRP. Where is XRP trade up here? The second today was XRP trade. Yeah, as you can see up here, and here was actually a different kind of, you know, wrong error that we did. I did. You can see my entry was actually all the way here. This is where I entered a short position over here, and it went my way. It started going towards upside, but, you know, but I had my stop loss all the way up there, so it started going a little bit towards upside over here, and it went my way because I saw that rejection up here. I couldn't wait. I also kind of FOMO'd into the trade because I didn't buy, you know, tops. You know, it's not very good entry point, right? And every time I get these, you know, midways entry points, you know, it always plays out kind of crappy, right? So you know, if you're gonna get some kind of mid entry point or something like that, make sure it's, you know, on this move over here somewhere. That's mid entry point, not all the way down there after this first consolidation and stuff like that, right? Because then you are already in the middle of the move, right? You're already in the middle of the move. So that was the first error. Now the second, when it was going towards the upside up here, I actually exited my trade before the stop loss, and this was the biggest problem that the biggest problem that was actually on the trade today, because I was like, you know what, if I let it go above the stop loss, because my Kava already got stopped out, Bitcoin already started pumping, and I was like, you know what, this is 100% definitely gonna get hit stop loss. So, you know, before it actually hits stop loss and, you know, market sells, let's just limit close it just before the stop loss and just have a tiny little bit less, you know, of a loss. And as you can see up here, we did not hit my stop loss over here at the top. I did close it over here, but we did not hit stop loss. It went sideways up here and went back down again. So I could have exited the trade down here again, and only after this move towards downside did we enter, you know, hit my stop loss. So, you know, never, you know, close your position just before it gets closed by itself. I mean, if you put some kind of stop loss somewhere, we gotta let it be hit, right? There is no such thing as you know, we need to you know, close it before time. So those were the two trades. And also over here you can see here that we are having a down you know, big pump with a downtrending channel up here. So, you know, even up here was a little bit, you know, crappy move to short it eventually up here. But there was definitely, you know, let me show you up here. So reason we shorted, and I still think this might actually drop down. I still think, even though it looks up here, it still might drop down. Because if you look at it over here, something like this over here, let's use all the way down to their level, right? You can see right now it is still hugging this very speedy move towards the upside, right? Up here, right? It's still hugging the very speedy move towards it. Not only that, the second part up here is also broken, give or take, something like this, right? So we went up here, then went up here at the top line up here, pulled back down here, and it looks like every time it's just gonna drop down, but just kind of doesn't. Just kind of doesn't, right? It jumps and consolidates, and then pull back down here a little bit. But it looks like it's curving a little bit. So, you know, I'm still that, you know, still in a some kind of what are you gonna call it? Some kind of mentality that this might. What is with this music, man? Okay, you know what? We're not listening to this crap anymore. Let's bring Vanellasvo back in the chat and play Solar, because Solar is the only thing that, you know, makes us happy and pumps the price. So we're gonna see that. So you know, is this gonna break towards downside over here? Could be that. Could be this 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame. Like, look, like if you saw this kind of, this is definitely gonna drop down. Like, you know, it's gonna drop down. You want to short it so hard, but like, where is the top? Especially when it starts doing this part over here, man. Especially when it starts doing, like, it goes like, you know, and see up here, and it does this second move up here, goes up here and then drops down. Like, you know, this is gonna happen. You know this is gonna happen. So I wanna actually do this. I wanna wait for this, but you know. Look at the curvature, man. Look at the curvature over here. But where is the top, man? Where is the top? Maybe we are at the top. How do we, you know, up here, these are the top levels, right? So how much is upside target up here? Like that's almost 2% up. Like you cannot do 10x on that, man. That's gonna wreck your body. Milan is back in the chat. How you do, man? How did the hit? Did effing Kava wicked up to 1.0? Yeah, how did Kava wake up to 1.0? I don't know, man. It just kind of did. It just kind of did. Like we said, like congrats, you know, crypto unicorn. Well done on the call. Bragging rights, respect. You know, the guy called the move. So there is that. I can't wait until we are playing Dodge Daddy every stream. Those were the days. It's gonna happen again, man. It's gonna happen again. It just takes a little while. It just takes a little while. I don't know. This like XRP looks like a short to me. I don't know. On 1 hour time frame, on 4 hour time frame, it still looks like a short. I mean, can it bounce? It definitely can bounce, but you know, this is, and look here on the 50 moving average up here. 50 moving average up here at the top. Big explosive move towards upside. Like, it has to move down a little bit, right? It has to move down a little bit. Is it gonna wait for the daily close and get some kind of doji up here and do, you know, then move towards downside over here? I don't know. Look at this doji over here. It looks like a short if I ever saw a short, right? So I am unfazed about the move that Bitcoin did. Crypto unicorn, there is he. There is the man with the plan. There is the guy with the bragging rights. There is the guy who called the move. Congrats, unicorn. Well done on the move. You got a bragging rights for the next, you know, 24 hours. Enjoy. And after that, you'll need to post more lines and more moves. The bigger the move, the bigger the call, the longer the bragging rights. You know. But well done, man. Well done. Props. So, I still think this needs to drop down. It's been, you know, pumping like, you know, crazy up here. And right now it's carrying. So, you know, but where is this stop? Where is this stop? Let's see. 50 moving average up here. 50 moving average over here, right? Let's make this line the default line. I don't want that, come on, but thanks. Yeah, everybody wants bragging rights, man. Everybody wants bragging rights. It's not only you. And we got a 10 moving average up here somewhere, right? This 10 moving average, it's bounced off of that moving average, but it doesn't look that, I mean, it went down, it bounced, and this channel up here did kind of break. Did it break? Let's go a little bit high time frames up here, 3 days. So yeah, so channel, you know, the downtrend did break, but I still think that it needs to be pulled back before something else. Oh, I know what we're gonna play. No, wait. Yeah. Where is there is it? Background noise. And we can add, you know, this one. Just for the fun of it. Nah, it's not fun stream. It's not fun stream. We cannot listen to this. We gotta listen to Vanalesva. Where is Vanalesva? Unless Let's not background music ruin the mood. And I have nothing more to drink. So we need something else to drink. But I do believe that for some reason we get a high, higher high, higher high, and right now we trying to get a higher high here again. These highs have been diverging, 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 and right now diverging, and right now it's coming to some kind of end. Maybe it's gonna pop. Looks like the might have broken up here, right? I'm not the guy that likes to draw, but you know, up here. Those are areas I already broke towards the upside. Is it gonna pop again? One pop, second pop, third pop, and then down. If I was just looking on the weekly time frame on the XRP, would I say that this is just gonna, you know, for whatever reason, just pull back? Where is the, you know, where was the channel up here? Something like this. Like it's hitting this channel in midline up here very nicely, right? So it's hitting the midline resistance. It's extended on the daily up here a little bit. I think it needs to pull back, like, so yeah, I think it needs to pull back around here. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Don't short XRP. Lots of XRP high momentum is upward. I think until we beat 50 EMA on 1 hour. You think we're gonna beat 50 EMA on 1 hour? We are already above 50 EMA. Not EMA, but yeah. You think if we fall below 50 down here, then you know, move down? No, I don't know. We could wait for the you know, trend to break, but then if we wait for the trend to break, then we are catching it down here. If we try to get some kind of extensions, you know, we might get better entry. Let's invert the chart and see. Would you long this chart? I think this 1, 2, and 3 times and then towards upside, right? So if it goes up here, let's stick to some kind of plan. Let's stick some kind of plan and say, for whatever reason, if it gets up here above these levels up here again, if it gets above these levels, alarm. If it gets above these levels, then we look at it again. Is Dogecoin a good coin? It's the best coin. Dogecoin is the best dog. Good dog. Okay, let's take 5-minute break and then we'll look at the chart a little bit more. Still wait on pump to XRP, similar cover, but XRP is a different yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about that, but we'll see. 0.5 is my TP. A short entry, but stop loss in case. So, we won't do anything with XRP until that happens. Let's look a little bit on other coins and see what other coins are doing. Aptos broke this trend over here, but it's pulling back. So I'm a little bit unsure whether this is gonna play out. It does look a little bit weak up here. This was some kind of I would think like if it goes back to these highs again over here. It bounced off of this 20 moving average very nicely. Down here. Happy Saturday evening, Edward. Too good. How you doing, man? Aptos. Why do I have alarm here? And there you go off. Yeah, it comes back down there. That's what I was thinking. If it comes back, that's why. Yeah, I have alarm because I think if it comes back into this area, because it did start curving a little bit up here. And we got this channel broke towards downside, so I was thinking it's gonna break channel down here and go into this area again towards downside up here again. But that might not be the best case scenario though. RSR. Seemed like a nice line, but I want to use this one. And maybe this one down here on the bottom. Still it's not looking nice enough. Something like this over here maybe, and then, you know, push this towards the upside. And maybe something like this. It's coming very close to the top up here. But it is, you know, trending down. So if you want to short this over here, it needs to go all the way up here and then short it towards the downside. Answer. BNB 4 hourly. Ooh, BNB exploded above moving averages. What's up? Wait, how you doing, man? Long time no see. 2RX Tron 3.6% up. Didn't even see this. Wow! Finally, this thing pumps into the resistance. It's still going towards the upside. So the move is in effect, in full effect up here. And I've been saying that, you know, this thing is bullish for some reason. And does seem to be so still. It had this nice curvature over here with a big moves, you know, towards the downside. Then it had this very nice trend line as well, which I haven't been following, but it had this very nice trend line over here that's been pushing towards the upside. Right now explode up here from the moving averages. Let's see up here on the extension graph. It is high. 4 hourly. 4 hourly is definitely extended, but you know, this extension can go for a while. Yeah, these are the volatile moves, right? So it is coming very close to some kind of top. It's hitting this midline up here, whatever this midline is. Let me see up here. Yeah, just a bigger, you know, bigger trend midline. Especially this over here, right in the middle. Let's go to 2-week chart because less lines. It's getting high up here, and there is no divergence on the chart as well. And it's only at 56. So this looks very bullish, unfortunately, for a short. So you know, we cannot. I don't know. It is extended though a little bit, but you know, extensions doesn't mean that it needs to pull back. Trying to get back in sync now. I've been watching most of your videos, still just not live. Trying to be in sync. Way, nice, very nice. Glad you're back. BNB breaking up here above something. Chain link, it's all the way down here at the bottom, right? And it's consolidating down here in this triangle. It could be up, you know, continuation pen towards the downside though. That could be that. So it could be like over here, move down and then towards the upside, all right? It's already this big move towards the downside out of the 20 moving average. And chain link has been going in this sideways motion range for a very long time. There is a channel up here, I think I see it. Something like this over here. So it might be the case that it's gonna go on, you know, do another move towards the downside. I'm just gonna put, you know, alarm over here, just in case we break that towards the downside. So I know. Okay, let's do a quick run and just see, you know, quickly if we can see anything that, you know, makes sense. Waves. Waves might be very shortable over here at the top. Still no divergence at the top. Let's look at the daily. Could pull back. The live guys. It's a nice ways to pay TLA for the service. The live guys. But it's going down, like shorting down here is just shorting the last move. Yeah, it seems like a channel over here on the downside, right? Something like this, give or take. But it's still trending towards the upside. And although there is probability to the downside, it's not even close to these tops up here. Maybe just gonna, you know, trend up here and then, you know, hit that and then go down. Who knows? It might take a while, so let's move on. Zilic up here on the 4-hourly time frame, hitting this 50 moving average very nicely. Bounce right now coming down to 50 moving average. Let's see in small time frames up here. God damn, I'm very, very tired, guys. Very tired. Can hardly keep my eyes open. You know, getting only 4 hours of sleep is not good for anything, man. This could actually be a nice long position over here, but I think it needs to dump again one of these wicks towards the downside. There is a lot of these coins that I think needs to do one more wicks towards the downside. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this. Oh my god, how long did we stream? 51 minutes. Sorry to bring you on, guys, but you know, I'm feeling it in my bones. I need sleep. I need good night's sleep, you know, and then you know, I can place trades. I can do stuff because my brain is just not working. The brain is just not working. I can feel it. Like I'm thinking, but I'm not thinking. Just tossed my head into the wall. And now I'm 200x on Dog Monkey coin. Cheers, mate. Edward, thanks for stopping by. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go to bed a lot. You know, it's not even 10 p.m. But I think I'm gonna go to bed because I'm so tired. Like I'm almost dizzy. That's how tired I am. And I'm looking at the charts, but you know, my brain is not working. My brain is not working. So, you know, sleep is essential if you want to trade. And right now I'm lacking, you know, stupid amount of sleep. So I think we need, you know, to hit the bed and sleep well. And then tomorrow when we get some kind of rest, we can trade again. We can trade again. Guys, again, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. Enjoy the day. Bye-bye.